Hey, true seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's Wednesday, January 11th, 2017. This beautiful young woman has been asking me for weeks to decode the death of Johnny P., the musician, the singer. He's remembered in the song Po Pimp by Do or Die from the mid 90s. He sung in the song with Tupac Shakur and Scarface called Smile. Tupac on the cross in that video, like his final recorded album, Machiavelli. We'll talk more about that. So, anyhow, Johnny P. He just passed November 27th, 2016. There's not a lot of information on his death. I can't find a cause of death. His family didn't want to comment on his death. What I see, though, are the signs of murder by numbers. He died on a date connected to death, and at the age of 44, a number that many people in history have been ritualistically murdered by, the age of 44. We're going to talk about what 38 and 44 have to do to death, plus more. So November 27th, 2016, the date he passed. Date was 74 numerology, a life lesson number of 47, a date numerology of 20, 54, as well as 38. And if you're new to my work, I've shown how all throughout history, musicians, actors, entertainers, celebrities have died by the numbers 38, 44, 67. We're going to talk about how all three of those numbers connect to the death of Johnny P. And then we're going to talk about another unsolved hip-hop murder mystery, the death of Johnny Burns in Compton, California, because there's an overlap here. So the word death in gematria sums to 38. Think about the weapon, a 38, an instrument of killing. They say John Lennon, who was killed on a date with 38 numerology, was shot by a 38. Death equals 38 as well as 20. This numerology for this date connects to both of these numbers. The number 74 also has a lot to do with killing and death, and so does his age of 44. He died at age 44 in Cook County, Chicago. Kill equals 44, Cook 44, execution 44. With regards to him dying on a date with 74 numerology, killing equals 74, rapper 74, occult 74, Masonic, Jewish. Johnny P. sung in the song Smile with Scarface and Tupac, where Tupac was shown on the cross, just like the cover of his album. Tupac died by the number 38 as well, plus a whole lot more. Machiavelli, the final name used to play on the name Machiavelli. This past year, 2016, Tupac's mother's death was announced on May 3rd, which is the real Machiavelli's birthday. Anyhow, Machiavelli 74, Cross 74. Johnny Burns, who we'll talk about in a moment, died on July 4th. This language of coding numbers into words, it's known as gematria. English equals 74, so does gematria. The man who made the English language popular, his name was Robert Burns. Burns equals 74, buried under the Masonic Temple in Washington, D.C. Gematria is very much an important language to Jewish Zionists, Kabbalists, and Freemasons, and that is who runs the music recording industry. Zionist Jews, Freemasons, that entity controls more than just music recording. They control mainstream television, Hollywood, professional athletics, government, banking. This is what people refer to as the Illuminati, the New World Order. It is this network, Freemasons, Zionists, and high places, and they execute so many things by a numerical code. And all throughout history, people have died by these exact same numbers. The woman who asked me to do this video, she's probably watched several videos of mine where I'm talking about this exact same thing again and again and again. So again, Johnny P sings in this song with this imagery from the music video, Smile. Similar imagery to the cover of his last recorded album, which came out just after his death, By the Numbers. Tupac Shakur died on September 13th, a date written 13/9 in most parts of the world. Tupac Shakur equals 139. So does Freemasonry. So this date Johnny P just passed, November 27th. Typically that's the 331st day of the year. So his death will be remembered on the 331st day of the year in most years. He died in a leap year. It's the day that leaves 34 days remaining. The word murder equals 34. And 331 is the 67th prime number. All throughout history, people have died by 38, 44, 67. Prince died this year by those exact numbers, and I predicted Prince's death in February. And I wish I was wrong about that. But I saw the parallels between him and Vanity. Vanity died by the numbers. His former girlfriend. Prince died a span of 67 days from her. Plus a whole lot more. So anyway, blood sacrifice equals 67. Johnny P died on a date in connection to 67. Johnny P in Gematria sums to 39 and 102. 39, number of books in the Old Testament that these Zionist Jews go by. Here he is, dead at age 44. Kill, execution, cook. His last name was Pigram, Johnny Pigram. Pigram has Gematria like Chicago. Could be a coincidence. I point out that I was born in Portland, Zachary in Portland the same. My parents don't have a clue about Gematria. Sometimes there's something organic to these numbers, but the majority of people who've dropped dead throughout history by these numbers and then the unsolved mysteries, the details that don't add up, it shows you that something sinister and ritualistic is going on. You know, his family doesn't want to comment about the death. Here's Johnny Burns, who died in 2000 on July 4th. Johnny Burns, Johnny Mossberg. He was born in the year 79. The word murder using the alphabetic order sums to 79. He was born in Compton, dead in Compton. Major rap hip-hop scene in Compton, California. Compton is on the 33rd parallel, the 118th meridian. The word death equals 118. Tupac Shakur died by the number 118 as well. Most of his entourage, who has died since him, has died by these same numbers. This was Johnny Burns, who died July 4th. The name Burns equals 74, like killing, like cross, like Masonic, the numbers we talked about, dead on July 4th. Independence Day equals 74. So does the word holiday. Burns dead on Independence Day, a holiday. Real quick, in case you want to do this Gematria practice yourself, let me recommend this website, writingthebeast.com. When you get to this website, there's a drop-down menu. There's two methods you want to use for your decodes, and let me show that to you. Here we go. English ordinal is the alphabetic order. The name Burns is 74. The word holiday is 74. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Up to Z, the 26th letter, Z is 26. There's also this English reduction, and that's where Independence Day sums to 74. And what you do in this method is make each letter a single digit. I is the 9th letter, so I is 9. N's the 14th letter. N is worth 5 because 14 in numerology is 1 plus 4 equals 5. Just do that for each letter, make it a single digit, add it up, Independence Day, 74. Johnny Burns dead on Independence Day. In Compton, and we talked about how cross is 74, so is the word Jesus, so is the word Messiah, gospel. Gospel's the story of Jesus. Jesus on the cross at age 33. Johnny Burns dead in Compton on the 33rd parallel by the numbers. All throughout history, ritual killing by these numbers, again and again. And these are important Masonic pairings, these numbers, 33 and 74. Out of the 50 states in the United States, only one sums to 74. That's the 33rd state, Oregon, the northern neighbor of California. Oregon. The abbreviation is OR for the 33rd state. The name is Oregon, the only state that sums to 74 in the nation with the 7-4 Independence Day. Compton also has gematria of 96 like Freemason. He was associated with DJ Quick. DJ Quick, born January 18th. He was a talent found by DJ Quick. DJ Quick with the Compton connections, 118. So thank you for the request. I'm glad this woman kept on me about making this video. Another important video. This channel, I have hundreds of videos about celebrity deaths, and almost every single one are by these same numbers. The ones that get reported, that are mysterious, premature. I'm sure there's more truth seeker, but that's enough for now. Until next time.